All right, yesterday I did some bragging, talking about how I can just kind of recreate restaurant recipes on my own. I can taste things and figure out how to make them when I get home, just like my friend that plays guitars. And all my new dinner ideas come from restaurant menus. It's so easy to copy what they're doing and get ideas from them, much better than recipes that don't work out, because the restaurants are the ones coming up with new ideas. They're on the cutting edge of things, or they have my tried and true things that I just really love. So on any given night of the week, I can probably recreate a casual restaurant meal by, number one, reading the menu description. That gives you a lot of clues as to what's into it. Number two, looking at the method in which it was cooked. Dry methods, moist methods, direct heat methods, indirect heat methods. What does the thing look like when it was cooked, to give you clues for the method used behind it. The third thing is the sauce, and it's pretty easy to tell a thickened or a thin sauce, a white sauce from a sauce that is not white, and that's a good way to get clues as to how the sauce was made. Lastly, the seasonings, and developing your palate to be able to identify the combinations of seasonings that go into a dish. Now, this works really well at casual restaurants, but I have a lot of trouble doing this for fine dining restaurants. Why is that? Well, fine dining restaurants are the ones that have the progressive chef. They're the ones that are constantly experimenting with new flavors and new textures. They're the ones coming up with new ingredients that maybe I haven't heard of or you haven't heard of, but it's worth the inspiration. It's aha. The other thing is that upscale restaurants, they have a very tricky way of playing with seasonings, of playing with your palates. They're the most skilled. That high skill level enables them to do things with your palate that you wouldn't immediately guess, that I wouldn't immediately guess. The complicated infusion of flavors and ingredients makes it a lot more difficult to do this with really fine meals. So let's say it's a special occasion. Let's say you go to an upscale restaurant, you wait for your table for a while, you pay the $200 bill afterward, and you want to go home and recreate this meal. That's something I don't have as much help with you for, because these things, like I said, can be so complicated. But that's why I was so excited when Ron Douglas, author of America's Secret Recipes, told me about his new book. It's 5-star restaurant recipes. He has taken it to the next level by revealing the secrets of some of the world's best restaurants. You might have heard me bash recipes before. I say you don't need them for everyday cooking, but I own this book, and I don't consider them recipes. I consider them treasures, insights into where food is headed, into new trends. These are the world's best chefs with their signature dishes, sharing them with my friend Ron Douglas. And when I need an inspiration for a really special meal, or a really nice meal, or I'm trying to impress, or really just break away from the everyday, this is one book that I refer to all the time, and Ron has kindly agreed to offer his new book, 5-Star Recipes, that is stuffed with recipe secrets, cool new ingredients, combinations of flavors, and cooking techniques from the greatest chefs at the world's finest restaurants to my friends, my followers, for a discounted limited time price. Click on the link below this video and start eating like the rich and famous do.